So hey everybody, welcome to this video. Welcome to this installment of my Boston qualifier attempt. This one's going to cover two races that I ran over the last 3 weeks since I got back from my business trip and my vacation to France. So the first race is the world famous Manchester Road Race in Manchester, Connecticut. Specifically, the 85th version. My goal in this race was to run 7:15 per mile. 7:15 per mile put me right around 34:20 if I was successful. A couple of years ago, I ran 35 plus, and I was looking to improve on that time. This is not a full 5 miles. This is a 4.74 mile course. It's pretty unique in that it has this mile plus long hill right around a mile to a little over 2 miles into the race. Once you get to the top of that hill, it's a very, very steep downhill, levels off a little bit, but still a little downhill. And then you've got this long, gradual downhill straightaway before a couple of 100-meter up kick to the finish line. Really, really good race, but it's important that you don't go out too fast in mile 1, that you reserve a little bit going up that hill, and then that you have enough left in the tank to really open it up down that hill a little after 2 miles and really kick it to the finish. Wasn't sure how I was going to do. Luckily enough, I got into the under 35 corral. This race typically has upwards of 10,000 runners. Nowhere near that much this year, right around 7,000. However, getting into the right corral is critical so you don't have to be running over the masses. You've got a lot of folks in Thanksgiving Day costumes, a lot of slower runners, and it's really important that you get into a corral up front so that you're not tripping over people once the gun goes off. So I took off. I ran much faster than I had planned in mile 1. I went out like a bat out of hell. In fact, I was a little under 7 minutes per mile. Then right towards the mile marker, slowed down just a bit and finished mile 1 at 7:07. A little bit faster than I had planned to go. I should have been going around 7:20 or so, but you know what? I got caught up in the flow and went out a little too fast. Then we got to the hill. Again, the hill is where you really got to be careful you don't overcook it so you have something left. So I went up that hill. Actually, I did kind of pull it back a little bit, and I ran just over 8 minutes per mile up to the top of that hill. So 8 minutes, a little over 8 minutes for mile 2. And then I got a little bit up at the top of the hill, and I still had enough left to really open it up going down that hill. So miles 3 and miles 4 were both around 6:50, which was really, really good. I started picking off some runners, and I felt really, really strong. We got to that finishing downhill, and I was able to open it up a bit. I started to run out of gas a little bit towards the bottom of that, and there's a couple of 100-meter up kick to the finish, but I was able to hold it together and finish under 34 minutes. I finished at 33:53. What does that mean? My goal pace, I told you, was 7:15. What I actually hit was 7:08. 7:08! So I blew away my goal pace, and even though I went out a little too hard, I feel I was able to hold it together, so that tells me that my fitness was a little bit better than I thought it was. So really, really good race. A week and a couple of days later, I went to the New Haven Christopher Martin's Christmas Run for Children 5K road race with a goal of hitting about a 21:08, which is my PR in my middle age from 2 years ago. My goal was to hit that, and my extended goal was, hey, maybe even break 21 minutes. Wasn't sure if I could do that. Again, still questioning, coming back from injury, not sure if my fitness is where it needs to be, but I've had some good results recently. So I went into that race hoping that maybe I could match what I did a couple of years ago, at least be in the 21s, and with an extended goal of possibly breaking 21 minutes. Hey everyone, heading out on a 2-mile shakeout run the day before the Christopher Martin Christmas for Kids 5K in New Haven, Connecticut tomorrow on Sunday, December 5th. I am shooting at age 58 and a half. I am shooting for a sub 21 minute 5K. That'll be my middle-aged PR. Back in my college days, in my high school days, I was around a 17 to 18 minute 5K runner. And I'm looking to match my fitness and my age for my younger self. If I'm able to do that, that'll put me at about 74, 75%, which on the age grading calculator puts me smack dab in the middle of the regional class, and I'm really looking forward to that. So stay tuned. Maybe I'll do a little filming tomorrow. We shall see. Hey everybody, it's Sunday, December 5th. This is Old Man Van here. I am sitting in a parking spot on State Street, New Haven. A couple of hours out, actually. It's 2 hours and 12 minutes away from the start of the Christopher Martin's Christmas 5K run for kids here in New Haven. So really looking forward to this run. As you know, I've been racing recently. My times have been getting much better. And actually, I use a Stride foot pod for my power when I run. And it estimated that I should be running at about 309 watts today. What that means, okay, what that means is that I should be able to run a 21:08 5K plus or minus 25 seconds. So my goal today, it's my goal, whether I hit it or not, it's another question, but my goal is to break 21 minutes. That would be awesome. That would put me smack dab right in the middle of the regional class and really mark a milestone in my progress over the last couple of years. I'm sitting here in my car, watching some YouTube videos, watching some real inspiring YouTube videos of mountain climbers going up Everest and some of the 8,000 meter peaks in the world. Just gets me going, gets me into that mindset. I'll probably watch a couple of running videos before I get out and do my warm up, try to find a bathroom. Got to do that before the run, and decide whether I am going to, you know, wear gloves or not wear gloves. It's supposed to be, you know, right now it's saying it's about 38. It's probably, you know, 35 out here in New Haven. I didn't bring a cap. I forgot to bring one of my running caps, so I just have a Smart Wool beanie. So, you know, if it gets up around 40, I probably won't even wear that. Probably just wear a pair of light Nike cool weather gloves. I was gonna wear my typical Brooks singlet, but today I'm gonna wear the, and you can kind of see it, it's this white tech shirt. It's a real nice tech shirt for this run. I've already put my bib on there under my vest here, and I'm thinking that's what I'm gonna run in today. Easily I can pull these sleeves up if it's a little too warm out there. I've got a short sleeve UA base layer underneath there, a pretty thin base layer, but that's about all I need today. And I've got my UA Rush Run compression tights, which anything low 40s and below I tend to wear, and I just feel they, you know, they do a good job for me. Whether they're really a benefit or not, who the heck knows, but for me, it feels good. So I'm gonna wear those today, and obviously, I'm gonna be wearing these bad boys again, now in a 5K, to see how they perform in that. These are the ASICS Metaspeed Skies. So, looking forward to that. I'll check in a little bit later when we get closer to race time. So, doing my warm-up run. Down here, probably gonna do 1.5 to 2 miles. Put on my racing shoes and get ready to rock it this morning. So I just did the first part of my warm-up. I did, let's see, about 1.65 miles, about 10-13 a mile. Nice and slow, just to get the blood flowing in the legs. Now it's time to get the racing shoes on, do some passive, actually some active stretching, some leg swings and some lunges and some heel walks. And then once I get my racing shoes on, I'll get out there and probably do some strides over by the start-finish line, just to get the blood flowing, get ready to rock and roll. We're taking a little more caffeine right now and see how that helps, but we're ready to go. Not really sure how I feel at this point.
You know, warm-up's kind of tough because the adrenaline's not flowing yet. So it felt so-so, but we'll see how it goes once I get really wired up for the gun. See you soon. Hit my goal. Broke 21 minutes. 2050. Finished 7th in the 55 to 59 age group for men. That was about 6:43, 6:44 per mile. I thought I was going to blow up. I went out way faster than I had planned. I went out at like 6:32 for mile 1, which was, whoa, excuse me, way too fast. But I hung in there, kind of settled in a little bit, was able to hold it together through the 2nd and 3rd miles. So I'm very happy with the result. Wasn't sure how I felt today, but really, really happy. I'm making serious progress, and not bad for a 58-year-old guy. So my overall placing was 7th, like I said, in the 55 to 59, and 74th overall, and apparently there were around 1,000 runners. I don't know how many finishers, but I'm sure it's up there close to that. So not a bad day here for Old Man Van. You got the beer flowing. A lot of people out here having a great time on a beautiful Sunday morning in early December. Ho, ho, ho.
So thanks for watching this video. If you got to the end, I'm really, really happy about that. If you liked it, down below, hit the thumbs up button. And if you didn't like it, it's okay to hit the thumbs down button. But please, I beg of you, I don't really beg, but I ask of you, if you didn't like it or you liked it but you have some feedback, please leave comments below. I really make it a point to respond to all comments as quickly as possible. And if you want to see more videos in this vlog, the Boston Qualifier attempt vlog, or any of my other videos like shoe reviews or gear reviews, please hit the subscribe button. And also hit the notification bell so you'll get notified when more videos are uploaded on this channel. Thanks again, and remember, lace up those shoes and let's get out on the roads.